Hi, my name is Justin Odisho, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create this binocular view effect in Adobe Premiere Pro from scratch. So in Premiere Pro, I've got this video clip open, and the first thing I'm going to do is create a new black video clip to apply over top. So I can do this by going to File, New, Black Video. So once I do that and press OK, I'll see it appear in my project media bin, and I can click and drag it on a track on my project. So I can drag it over top of however many clips or sequences I want. And now I'm going to add a couple of circle effects onto this black video. So in the Generate Effects folder, I can find the one called Circle, and I can drag that onto this black video clip. And you'll see a circle effect, which in the Effects Control panel, we can adjust the size and position of. So I'm going to make it a size which I'd like for my binoculars, maybe something about roughly this big compared to the frame. So I'll just use 400 for an even number. And then also there's a section for feather. If I want, I can add a little bit of feather, which sometimes you'll typically see in this sort of effect. So once I have the first circle ready, I'm going to make sure I set the blending mode to add, and you'll see it'll add this on top of our black video. And then I'm just going to duplicate this circle by pressing Command C and Command V to paste it. So now I have another circle effect in my effects control panel. And now I just need to separate the position of the two. So perhaps I could move this one backwards 300 pixels. So instead of 960, I'll do 660. And perhaps I can move this one forward 300 pixels. So I'll do 1260. Now that's just some simple math, but you could obviously move them around and position them by hand in whatever way you want. And also, instead of binocular effect, this could also work as a spotlight effect or whatever really. So from here, if I want, I can adjust the feather amount to my liking still. Just make sure whatever amounts you change on the left, you try to keep it balanced on the right, so you have the same look. And then I'm going to set the whole layer. So remember, these are just the effects, but we can also adjust the motion of the whole layer. And we can adjust the blending mode of the whole layer under the opacity to be multiply. What multiply does is it takes a look at what's on this layer and what's underneath it, and it will keep the dark parts, and whatever's darker than the white, it will kind of show through. So white essentially disappears. And we have this binocular view effect. Pretty simple, pretty basic. I can spread it out or change the size to my liking. You can even just bump up the scale a little bit if you wanted to make it bigger or animate it in some ways. You can use keyframes to animate it. And the other thing you can do too is add different sort of color effects if you want to add more special effects onto the clips underneath. So you can add things like tints or color correction. Let's see, like a quick tint on the original clip. I can make it black and white, or I can make it like almost like a night vision type of green with the tint effect, something like that for some style. And if you wanted to get even more advanced and add all types of heads-up display and infographics, you can maybe even whip up something like this in Photoshop, a transparent PNG to overlay. Or if you even want to add animations, you could take it to After Effects. But this is a quick way to generate a binocular view effect from scratch using the circle video effect. And in doing so, hopefully I've also demonstrated different cool ways that you can just use the circle effect in general to create effects and spotlights and transitions. If you've enjoyed this video, check out my channel and playlist for hundreds of more tutorials and effects, and subscribe to stay tuned for all of my new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.